Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior. His name is Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Muhammad Kadash. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few brothers and sisters that are listening and learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days. Tawadi Yahweh, Tawadi Yahweh Shai, Tawadi Yahweh, Tawadi Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai, and blessings to the hopeful elect. This lesson, it has to be done. We're not going to give it no power. This is going to be those that are really struggling with this thing they call monitoring, neuro monitoring, the ins and outs of it, right? And we're going to go to the scriptures because who do you believe? This is based, what they do is based off science. They're using frequencies. They're harvesting. They're summon methods. I hear people about they're being tortured. The scripture says no harm. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. We're going to get the scriptures. Baba Kasha. We're going to get the scriptures on this, Baba Kasha. Right? It's all a matter of faith. And also, it's all a matter of who do you believe in? Right? It's all a matter of who do you believe in? So the first thing we're going to go to, right? Hold on. Got this. Take this off. You're going to have to bear me just a minute. Got that. Hold that right there. Right? And we got Psalms 91. So we're going to talk about this neuro monitoring thing. Before we talk about it, let's quickly listen. What's a neuro monitor? It's a monitor that you can get in hospitals and doctors. The people that have these type of things mostly are what do you call them? They're like neuroscientists, doctors, and so forth. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get your hand on one. You can. They sell them in where is it? They sell these in anyway. You can get them on Amazon, but they're pricey. They're quite pricey. To 1,700 and so forth for a decent one. You're able to monitor someone's nervous system. You understand? Now, what it is, it's witchcraft. It's being used by witches and warlocks, and it's another form of what you call astral. Type in astral. Astral projection. Witches are using this. You know that, right? Astral projection. This is all occultism, right? It's all occult. And so astral projection, a neural monitoring, it deals with your neural, is your mind. Where does it hit you? Apparently in your head. The left side of your head, right? And it's also known as surgery. So they're doing surgery with it. They can fix certain parts of the body. You understand? But psychopaths have been given this. Abusers have been given this. Okay? It's not an evil thing. It's not an evil thing. It could also be used to heal. You could use it to heal. You know that, right? But like you said, you got nutters out here. So let's get to the point. Astral projection is one of them. That's when someone flies out of their body, right? It's called astral projection. So with this neural monitoring, it can see through the walls. Apparently, it can see through your walls. It's monitoring frequencies as well. So what you got to understand, you talk about the occult. Quickly put in occult. Guess what they also practiced? Hold on just a minute. They practice traveling, where they can travel to a region or in your house or in your home and try to curse it or torment you in your home. This thing is real, right? So this is one of the ways they do that. This is the occult. These are witches. These are warlocks. This is how they're able to send energies Your way. That's why you got to be in that Psalms. We're going to go to it. Psalms 91. So we're going to quickly go to Psalms 91. And not just that. We're going to go into the whole new thing of it as well. Right? Let's quickly go to Psalms 91 and we show you what else they do. So we're going to go to Psalms 91. Hmm? They're cheating. They're cheating, bro. Bunch of nasty ass cowards. All right? This Psalms 91. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. So we got to dwell in the secret place. Like, bro, what do you believe in more? Esau's science and his weapons, or do you believe in the Lord more? There is no neuro monitoring or MK Ultra that can supersede the power of the Lord. It's impossible unless you don't have faith, right? I will say to the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my power, and Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler. Snare, fowler is a bird catcher. So these people, they're like bird catchers. And from the perilous pestilence, there you go, and He shall cover you with His fetters, the angels. You think the angels, you got to always remember there's protection there. And under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night. It says it. By night. So the terror by night, what's that? These weapons, we know this man has certain technology. We're not ignorant to that. The scripture says that. For we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor for the destruction that lays at noonday. Pestilence is biological warfare. With this program, they use gases. They try to deplete you of oxygen, right? Most of this is done through the neuro monitoring. But here's the protection right here. We have to abide in the presence of God, right? There's a reason why they're using this. There's a reason, because you're protected. That's why they're using this type of thing, and they're using it to influence you or try to possess you. Because what this thing does, we're gonna go into it now. Should we draw a picture? Hold on. So astral projection, occult is linked with the occult as well. Occultists use this. And what they would try to do, they would try to look into your building and they would send witches to come round and they would gather round and they would try to send spirits through this device because they can see certain things. But that's why you have to pray to blind them, right? Like Alicia did. You pray for the blindness of these people so they can't see. So you're basically being, with this neural monitoring, your thoughts are being broadcast. His thoughts show you what they do. Show you this right here. Thoughts broadcasting. You see this? So you're being broadcasted. You see, you're being broadcasted. It's hive mind as well. They're able to do this. This is how they try to discredit you. So there's broadcasting, right? That's why sometimes your eye might be burning because there's energy is hitting. I got this phone right now. Listen, they've got it on right now. As I'm speaking right now, they've got the neural monitoring. I don't think about it though. I don't give it no energy. You think about it, you're giving it power. Just pretend it's not there. Right? So they've got it on right now. What it does, it's sucking energy from every single appliance. I've showed you this before. So first thing, let's stick to one thing, is broadcasting. Right? When you go to Ephesians 2, it says, as we walked as sometimes as children of disobedience according to the prince of this world. Prince of this world. Now works, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So who are the children of disobedience? Huh? Those that are serving who? Satan. right? So the prince of this world, right? According to the prince of Salakia, the prince of the air. Hold on, wrap that up. Prince of the air, of air. So don't get it twisted. These electronics, there's wizards that work with electronics. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. What were the Ghostbusters, right? They were evacuators of ghosts. They were trying to summon spirits. Your neural monitoring is technology. It's technology. They have different frequencies, radio, this frequency, that frequency, and so forth. That's all according to the Prince of Power of the Air because he travels through the airwaves. We've done lessons on this before. But let's not give him any more power than he should. He don't have as much power as you think he has. Yahweh by Sham, Yahweh Shai is all powerful. So he also deals with electronics as well. That's why I keep saying, tell him, brothers, man, be careful what you're watching. Because he can hack that as well. Right? And try to send spirits through that. So he works through what? Ley lines, wires, right? Phones, laptops, right? They can send spirits through that because it's a portal, it's a black screen. You understand? So now we've established that. So this is how these, what we call them, wizards. We call them wizards. This is what these wizards do. A wizard is a male witch, right? And we bind that in the name of Yahweh Shai. We bind every wizard, every witch, every warlock. Okay? That's what we do. Okay? So let's see what else we got. So we go to that Babakasha. And let's see what else we got. The Prince of the Air. And we're going to get out more scriptures. We're going to get more scriptures. Because you got to understand the power that we have, brothers. Ain't no demonic spirit can overtake you if you believe. And that's the truth, man. Okay? Yeah, there's certain things. Yeah, certain things where you might feel a little bit or something. Right? I'm monitoring. This is... All right, people are saying, well, it's harming people. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Well, your faith has to overcome what it can do, right? So let's show you something else. This is how this thing works. Let me draw a little thing. I don't know how it looks completely. Let's draw this right here, right? Actually, before we draw this is how you overcome. Raise one thing. You raise your energy, and you do that by eating clean. Quickly put this in. Raise energy. Some people call it frequency, and you raise your energy, your frequency. That's the first thing you do. Because the people that are using this, guess what? They're not willing to do the inner work. And the people that use this, guess what? 9 times out of 10, guess what? It's your handler, or it's someone that wants to be your handler. How much do you want to bet? Most of the people that use this, not all, are old, old people that want energy. Remember, it's an energy. It's an energy weapon. Energy. It's sucking upon the appliances and all that. It's an energy. This occultic stuff. So what you need to do is raise your energy and protect it and pray, so no demon can have access to it. Raise your energy field, man. By eating good, by getting out in nature, by not staying in the house. Always say, don't stay in the house. Because if they have access to the house that you're living in, then that means they have some form of access to your energy field. Don't stay in. You can raise your energy field, and guess what? You can change it. Because some will say, well, hold on a minute. Does this mean they have my energy field interlocked? Yeah, they interlock it. Let's go into this. So they interlock. I've told you about this. This is a computer, by the way. They interlock your bio resonance. All of us have one. Bio resonance. What's your bio resonance? It's your signature. All of us have got a unique bio signature. And the elect have one that's different from everybody else's. I'll tell you that now. It's unique. So they're trying to interlock your bioresonance. Some of you say you feel pain, right? They can make you shit, stomach ache, knee quiver, headache. That's because they got your bioresonance. And how have they got that? Easy. The neuro monitoring. What they're doing is they're interlocking. So let's see this bioresonance. Check this out. Say this is your bioresonance, right? Here. And the computer. Check this out. This is another. They will lock it. Say this the computer. Right? Right? And here they're interlocking it. So what it does, what they do is they lock it. You see that they lock this, and now that's how they're hitting you. That's how they're hitting you. Because it's locked in with the computer. And with this computer, from what I know, it's a software called what's it called? Torture 666. From what I know. That could be wrong. It's called Torture 666. So this is a software program. Some people in the army have it as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be your gang stalkers have this. It's your gang stalkers, bro. Sometimes it is the army, sometimes, but sometimes it's not. Right? Anyone can get their hands on this. So this they can use this as some type of form of torture program. But again, you're not even thinking about that because why? We have faith, right? But they can make you go to the toilet. A lot of you saying you have stomach popping in the stomach, and you're going toilet. Some of you, and that's because they've managed to hit you and target certain areas. This is done through neural monitoring. Witches can I don't want to say they have tormented some people and harassed them and tortured them. That's all demonic. How? Because they were able to get these things here, get hold of their energy. You see, and astral project and torment them. This shouldn't be happening to a brother that really has faith. And if it is, that means we have to pray. You have to go into fasting. And you have to, I said, raise your energy. And not just that. Um, this is one good thing about this is it doesn't stay the same. So they listen, it's not this what they're doing is not 100%. You can change your frequency, right? That's all you need to do. Change your frequency. That's all you need to do because it does. Well, it changes. They need you in a low frequency. They're operating from a low, 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 low. Right? Hold on, just where's the thing so I can wipe this off? Hold on. I hope this is. We're going to teach some truth today, baby. Yeah, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna show you how these people work. Hold on, just a minute. I think it's the thing outside as well. Yeah, they got it on as well. Don't know if you can see it. You see that light there? You see that light flickering? That's the device right there. Right? The people are nasty, man. Nasty. So it's through a bioresonance and they're broadcasting you. Like a movie and all that. That's what they're doing. This is how your neighborhood would be able to watch you. Yes, your neighbor. This is how your community is able to watch you. It's called astral projection. You pray against that as well. Yahweh Shai. Yeah, in the name of Yahweh Shai, counsel any demonic contracts, any altars, and Baba Kashar, Yahweh Shai, cut any silver cord. Anyone that's trying to travel to me, cut that silver cord. Right? Because that's what they're traveling on, a silver cord. That's why you got these dumbasses. They be walking in the roads, right? Have you ever seen people walking in the road, talking to themselves into the middle of the road? They're astral projecting, right? Coming out of their body, which is not too smart, by the way. That's dangerous stuff, right? Trying to cause havoc. This is what they do, all right? So let's get back to the point now. Raise your energy frequency. Eat a lot of eat. Here you go. Eat greens. Make sure there's greens and a lot of nuts because I'm not gonna lie to you. Is it hitting you now? Yeah, some of you it is hitting because obviously you have appliances, right? Yeah, it's hitting the appliances. Not just that. Your body is electric. They didn't tell you that, did they? Your body is mostly electric. And guess what? Your heart, the amount of you'd be surprised if I told you how much electric your heart has. It has the most electric in any part of your body. Why do you think they target? When you hear people complaining, that's the main part where they target the heart, right? Hear people complaining about heart palpitations, right? Palpitations and all that. Like they were gonna have some heart attack or something. Well, that's what they're targeting. These are fucking psychopaths, bro. These are witches and warlocks, bro. I call them some death. They're probably some type of death cult or some shit, right? But anyway, let's not pay too much attention to that. But what you have to do is you have to eat greens, nuts, and things that are not going to upset your stomach. Anytime you're eating like cakes, a lot of cakes, a lot of wheat, oh, that's going to come straight out, right? They know it's that they know what you're eating, right? Remember, this is a hospital thing that they have. They know what you're eating, right? Can it see inside your body? It's a scanner. It's a scanner for flip's sake. You're getting scanned, right? This is, I remember some dickhead said, "Yeah, let's scan the cat's foot." Not realizing every word you're gonna have to give an account for. It's a scanning device. So yeah, they can see probably your bones, probably your liver, right? Your juicy liver. Probably can see your heart, right? You have to pray against this stuff, right? Some mad people out here. So what else have we got? We'll show you how this device operates. Then we're gonna get back to the scriptures. Fuck your device, man. May Yahweh destroy all your devices, man. May it backfire upon you. Let's say this is the device, right? So hold on. Let's draw this device. This is the device here. A little box, a little circle. And within this box, mhm, the circle is where this red light comes out of. The red light, it acts like some type of laser, right? So this laser right here, draw a line now, and let's use an appliance. I've done this before. So this is the Neuro monitoring device, and this is computer. You draw a little computer. My drawing ain't too good, but um, hold on just a minute. Best way to draw this. Mhm. And a local computer. Right? So they have their little computers as well. It's like they want to experiment on people, right? So this is the computer. Sorry, it's not the best drawing. That's the computer here. Okay. Quickly draw this. All right. So this is the computer. This is a neural monitoring device. And this is the energy, right? It goes in a straight direction. But it's only effective if there's appliances that are on. Some example. Here's the fridge, all right? Say this is your place now. It's all the way over here. Here's the fridge. This is your fridge. We'll quickly do a quick thing on this. Say this is the fridge. All right. Put fridge here. So with this fridge, guess what's going to happen? Now you're going to hear within this fridge a lot of rumbling. Back in the 90s, listen, the fridges weren't making that noise, bro. But even your fridges, guess what? They've even got AI. They've even got sensors on them. You can't trust nothing. But because so this is the fridge now. Hold on. And this neural monitoring device, remember, it's hitting anything that emits electric. So it's hitting it. And guess what's coming off this now? This is how it acts now. This is what's happening in what you can't see. Look at these lines I'm doing. Look at these lines I'm doing. Look at these lines I'm doing. Look at this. Now these lines are what you call EMF. Are you listening? And in the form of radiation. So what certain people do as well, they do this to, you remember you're fit, you're healthy, right? To make you ill. This is why I would say, brothers, we have to look after ourselves. So this is another way they can make you ill. Synthetic diseases. Synthetic diseases, which most people don't even know about. They think they're sick because of themselves. No, they weren't, because this what was happening. All right. So it's hitting your fridge, and this is what's coming off it. Little points of radiation. What else do they call it? What's what they call it? What did they call it? What did they call it? That thing. What's it? Shit, I forgot the name. Excuse me, just a minute. I forgot the name. There's a name. There's a name. Ions. Ions are coming off it, right? Which makes you age and deteriorate. So this is what they're doing at times, right? In other words, they're trying to harm you without anybody else knowing. EMF. What's that stand for? Right? Um, energy. What's it? What's it? What's it? My mind's failing me right now. Hey, they try to do that as well. They try to brainwash your mind. Right? They try to wipe out your memory. It stands for electronic magnetic field. All of us have got that. Your body has that. So guess what? Guess why some of you saying you can feel it? Well, no surprise. Why? Because your body. Let's draw a human as well. Hold on. We're gonna draw a human and see. So this is the human, the hands and the legs right here. So this ain't the best drawing, but you see what I'm saying, Andy man. That's this right here. Now, from your heart, there's electric right here, all the way to your brain. So if this is being emitted, yeah, of course, bro. The reason why you're feeling it because your brain is electric, and these people know that down to your heart and to your spine. This is why it may disrupt your nerves because that's what's happening. But if you're eating good and you're praying and you're fasting, these things shouldn't have too much effect on you. It's gathering energy from wherever, humans as well. So the people that use this, they're Satanists. They're wicked, nasty ass Satanists, basically, right? And in very few measures, this can be used to discredit. Very, very, very rarely. But it's causing sickness, synthetic sickness. And then where do you have to go? Doctor, then what has to happen? Now you're getting prescribed for a sickness wasn't even of your own fault. That's why we have to be wise. That's why I'm not gonna lie, I cover my mouth most of the time. So if any of you are watching, right, you're probably thinking, why is he covering it? That's why I cover my mouth with a bandana or whatever. Right? Because there's also called air pollution. Bro, this is happening, bro. They're using gases, right? They're trying to deplete you. Oh, this thing also does deplete oxygen as well. It depletes oxygen. So they will try to deplete you of oxygen so you can't breathe. But it's okay because I got a fan with me. And if it does get bad, I use that fan. And another thing, breathe. I want to help you out with this. So this is the person, the heart, the brain, and you're emitting a load of energy. So be careful with this. This is where you got to protect yourself, right? And anything else is, listen, I'm not going to draw all these other pictures, but it's hitting, all right, your phone. Draw a little phone quickly. Mm. Say this is the phone. Put the little buttons. It's hitting your phone as well, right? So that's what it's hitting all. It's hitting all these things. Overload, overload, and same thing. It's emitting. Now you're coughing. You're coughing. You're coughing because that's is pollution's coming off there. And don't go listen. The internet, oh, but it's hitting that as well. But when you have an internet on, that's blocking it. It's blocking it more. But that's also giving them access because you are being watched. Believe it or not. That's how you're being watched. Now, me, I don't take this thing. I mean, I take it seriously because whatever you give energy to, it grows. Oh yes, that's it. Hold on. So we've got that. This is what I wanted to show you. The main bit. Hold on, hold on. This is the main bit. Check this out. Check this out. So what do you have by Shimi Al-Shai? So we're gonna quickly go to these scriptures, then I'll show you another thing, Baba Kushon. Check this out. Mm? Baba Kushon. Hold on. One more thing, then we're gonna go to scriptures. Now, what they've done, remember I told you about the biofrequency. What's happening is this ain't just being used on you. This is being used on people around you. That's what you gotta understand. It's not just you, it's being used on masses of people. Right? So what this does, this manipulates their brain waves, right? And it's called EEG. Is it EEG? These are headphones that are linked in with neural monitoring. So when you're thinking something, they get that thought as well. These are EEG headphones that are linked in with this. Have you ever heard of the metaverse? Right? So when people talk about trafficking, trafficking is not just, it's not kidnap. Trafficking is now being done electronically. All they need is a bit of bioresonance, a bit of DNA, and oh my gosh, what they can do with this stuff. It's amazing what they can do. That's all they need. And be careful when you're chucking out rubbish as well, because listen, if you're on this program, let me tell you something. They're going into the dustbins as well. The witches are going into your stores and seeing what you eat. Right? Be careful if you're spitting, they're collecting that DNA. You understand? This is real warfare, bro. Real warfare. And be careful when you're ordering food as well, bro. They're poisoning the food. It's a program. A satanic program. So let's show you how this thing works. We're going to shut off soon. Now, check this. Check this right here. Now, you have to be very aware when people are around you. You have people coming through the doors, right? I've had that early. They don't do it no more. When they come through the door, they slam doors. Oh, that was being done for a reason. They're seeing, they're monitoring. The main thing they monitor is reactions, panic. So, all right, let's go into sadness. Say you have sadness. Check this out. With the sadness, what you're gonna get here is, if you're sad, you have like straight line and maybe a circle, a straight line, circle, straight line. When you're feeling emotions of sadness. Now, fear. This is one of the main ones. They're looking to see what makes you tick. They're basically trying to treat you like a guinea pig. Basically, what makes you tick? So when you have fear, they're gonna do things to see what causes him fear. What makes his heart rate jump? So when there's fear, check it. Is this gonna be like a spike? It's gonna act like a spike. You see that spike fear? It goes straight. Oh, he's fairing again. He's fairing again. Spike. Straight. Oh, he's fairing again. Spike. You see? This how they're using these things, brothers. This is getting relayed to gang stalkers. This is why they get told what to do. Right? These are known as triggers. Right? Let's see what else. Anger. Anger. These are all emotions. So with this one here, if there's anger, it may act like this. Da. Then halfway. Then straight. So like yeah. Hold on. Straight. Then da. Then straight again. Then and that's how they're able to. This is how they're able to control people. Trigger. These are triggers right here. You see? So they're trying to find out. See, this is so deep. It's so deep. This is so deep. All right. So this is what's showing up on their computer. This is what they're trying to read. So when the spikes go up, that's based on a reaction or an emotion. You know how you defeat this as well? Breathe heavy. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in through your mouth and hold your breath. And when you're holding your breath, it throws off the device. Yes, it throws it off because it's measuring heartbeat. It's measuring that. It's measuring your nervous system. So how do you throw it off? And I know this works because I've done it when I was sleeping and I heard someone get pissed off when I started holding my breath. And I heard someone get pissed off. So these people are wicked. They're trying to basically hack into you. You see? This is heavy. This is heavy stuff. And I know they're gonna get pissed off because listen, the V2K, that's voice to skull and all that. They try to talk to you as well over these devices. They're all linked in, bro. They're part of the system. But why not? So what they do, it's not really gonna succeed, is it? Alright. Let's finish off on this. This is John. Alright. They can't handle it, man. This is John. Alright. First John 1 and 18, we know that whoever is born of God does not sin, but he who has been born of God keeps himself, and the wicked one does not touch him. The wicked one does not touch you, bro. Right? It's called what did they call it? Hereditarian touching. Hereditarian touching. Remember, some of these people are perverts with this technology. They want to touch your secret parts as well. The wicked one toucheth him not. You don't have to worry about that. We know that we are of God and the whole world lies under the sway of the wicked one. So we know that. That's why we got to stay in prayer. And let me tell you this, no technology can supersede the power of the Lord. Keep your mind on him. Not on this stuff here. This lesson's done for awareness. Don't give this stuff power. Right? Don't give this power. These people that use these things, they're carnal, bro. Scripture says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty for the putting down of strongholds. These are strongholds, bro. And don't make these things strongholds over you. Because if you think about it, now this become a stronghold. Right? This is to put, basically, long story short, this is to pull on energy. Yeah, you also have cults out here that feed on other people's energy. And this is why this stuff is used most of the time. Okay, so I really hope this was edifying. I'm gonna shut off here, and until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. An example. You just listen. You read the scriptures. You hear it creeping in your room. Just tell it to get out because it has no authority there, right? In the spirit of power, you have shy. Tell it to get out because you have no authority here, man. In the spirit and power, you have a shy. Tell it to flee, man. That's what you tell it to do. These things shouldn't have no power over you, bro. You understand? Mm-hmm. And for them to do that shows you the level of desperation, also. So I hope this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.